News, my lovely, wonderful people. Philly Shaibu, he don't deflex muscle, so he say, well, let me tell you all, in case you've not listened and in case you don't understand it, Obaseki cannot oppress me and still get Igodalo to power. Well, my dear, I think you're misunderstanding or you are not you're not understanding what's going on. Philly Shaibu, INEC has already released the names of participants for the Edo 2020 2024 election. Your name is not there. Igodalo's name is there. So I don't understand where all this is coming from. You can't wake up one morning and say, Obaseki cannot get Igodalo there. I don't know what exactly you're trying to aim at, but the truth of the matter is, whether you like it or not, Igodalo is going to participate in this election. And apparently you may not be participating because your name is not there, and then that ship has sailed, unless you want to jump into the sea and begin to swim towards the ship. Well, that's Philip Shaibu for you, the former deputy governor of Edo State, and he's still very much on the point that he is the one he is the right person for Edo, and it's not looking like it, but probably he can't just help himself. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Obaseki can't oppress me and still get Igodalo to power. He will be surprised what I will do. On April the 8th, 2024, the Edo State House of Assembly impeached Philip Shaibu as the deputy governor of the state. The impeachment followed the adoption of the report of a 7-member investigation panel. In this interview, Philip Shaibu spoke on why he accepted to become Obaseki's running mate, how he was humiliated by his former principal, and why it would be difficult for Igodalo to win the forthcoming governorship election in Edo State, among other issues. When you accepted to be Governor Obaseki's running mate, did you envisage things will end this way? I envisaged things would end this way, the way that they were not going to be. I know things are not going to be fine. That was why I was the last person within our group to accept Obaseki when Adams Oshomole put him forward out of respect for Oshomole. I accepted Obaseki. We were also told that he was going in with private sector idea and that there was likely going to be a recession which would need Obaseki to help us battle. But I warned that this man was going to destroy the house, and it eventually happened, didn't I? When I was nominated to be Obaseki's running mate, I was not interested, but people in our team, like Chris Okoba, Washington Osifo, Larry Igodo, Andrew Omodo, and others, or the young people came to me to accept the offer. They said if you refuse the offer, the young people will have no representative in government. I accepted reluctantly, but I told them that I see a fight in the future. The first year was full of tension, but Comrade Oshomole and his former deputy, Pius Dodo, told me that the government had just started and that I had no choice. Comrade told me I had to be loyal to the governor and that I was in his mercy. And that was when I saw something would be wrong. How did you think you would navigate the impending problem you predicted? First, I told my wife that we were going to live in the government house, but we're not going to live in the government house, but in our private residence, so that when there was a fight, I won't be told to pack my things out of the government house because I won't be disgraced. She said, why? I felt that way and told her I had premonitions that all would not end well. My wife said we should pray about it, but 7 years later, what I predicted happened. Imagine looking for a vehicle to pack my belongings from out of the government house. My office was relocated out of the government house, which was the only thing connecting the government house and me. I'm happy that my office was only relocated out of the government house. You see, these are some of the things I saw coming. I said it before, and see what is going on. Your allegiance with the league, with the legacy group, looks strong. Are you hoping to join another party? First, I am not ready to support governorship candidate of the party, Ighodalo. And until the PDP does the needful, I may not be able to answer questions. I cannot support him because he didn't open up to me about his ambition, despite asking him several times, including at my house. The last time I asked was in November, so I was taken aback when he spoke on TV that he was being pushed to run. I called him and asked who was pushing him to run, but he told me to ignore the report and that it was a social media thing. But my younger brother, Pastor, his younger brother, Pastor Itoa Ighodalo, said that the move to make his elder brother the governor of Edo State started 2 years ago. Edo State needs a homeboy to govern them, not people who will rent houses during their tenure and leave as soon as it ends and have no affiliation or concerns, real concerns for the people. We need people who can relate and understand the challenges of the people and put things that will last because they will be part of it. The PDP governorship candidate is more of an Ibadan man than an Edo man. This is why I cannot support him. So that's your brother speaking, saying that he feels very strongly that there is no need for him to support Ighodalo. He says because Ighodalo has not done him the honor to come to him and to explain to him what he intends to do. He says so for him, he cannot see any, any way forward in all of this. And he said to him, he thinks it's totally, completely unnecessary, irrelevant, and will not pursue, any of that. Well, my lovely people, what do you see? And how do you see all of this playing out? Whether you like it or not, Nigerians, we all know exactly what is going on. And we must ensure that the right things are done to make this country a better place and we all feel safe and enjoy what it needs to be. We cannot allow the same thing over and over again. If this country will move forward, it is now more than ever before. And so every one of us needs to rise up and ensure that, we stand for truth, for integrity, and for honor to move this nation forward, you see. So please, my lovelies, don't forget you are important. Like or share, subscribe. Bye for now.